This is the Super Sonic and Super Shadow light up pack from Jakks Pacific, and it's the best and only 2-pack I've ever seen come from them. Now when I bought them, they weren't really put in the box correctly. In America, these came out in December last year. I had to wait till May of this year, and then I missed when they came in stock, so I had to wait another month in June, but I'm uploading this in July, so it's been a while. Now these are obviously known for being light up figures, but I'll talk more about that later. The fur details on them are like absolutely incredible. They must have put a lot of time and effort into making these models. The shoes look incredible too. They actually look like real leather and creases and patterns on it. It's incredible. On Sonic shoes, he has this like basketball texture that all the Sonic figures have, apart from the game ones. And there's actually a decent amount of detail on the bottom of the shoes as well, and some peg holes if you want to like make them stand on something. I always like that they have like the white eyes behind a piece of plastic to make it look more alive. And on the back there's a little screw for where the batteries are held in case you want to replace them. Now the legs on my Shadow are a little bit loose, and I think the left one is actually warped a little bit, or the shoe hasn't been put on properly. You can see there it's warped. I also noticed that like Shadow's shoulder blade quills are longer than Sonic, so they're not the same. They differentiate in that way. And again, these are of course the light up figures, so they have these big buttons on their chest, and when you press these buttons at the same time, you can see they have the same glowing mechanism, and they last for around 10 seconds I think, just like the old figures. Like the other light up Sonic, their whole heads light up, not just the quills, because I don't know, like not translucent, just like thin plastic, you know. Sonic's head can move left to right, not up and down, but it doesn't really matter. No butterfly joints, arm can move outwards, bicep swivel, arm bend and swivel, wrist hinge and swivel, and a finger hinge so he can hold stuff. His leg can kick that far out. He can do the splits, not really. He has a thigh swivel, bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge and pivot, which is always appreciated. Same goes for Shadow. He can move left and right, just not up and down. I kept on pressing the button while doing this. Arm articulation, swivel and bend at the shoulder, swivel and hinge at the wrist, and of course a hinge at all the fingers. They don't move individually. His leg can kick outwards. He can do the splits better than Sonic. And then he has a thigh swivel, a bend at the knee. No swivel at the knee, obviously. That wouldn't really work. And a hinge and pivot at the ankle. For comparisons, ignore the Minecraft gameplay. Here they are next to the original versions of themselves. They don't light up and they have better articulation. And here they are just next to the normal standard releases of themselves. Overall, a really good 2-pack. I'm glad I didn't skip out on it because I almost did.